What's going on, YouTube? Teacher the DJ. Back in the video time, I'm playing Madden 26 franchise mode. Making bad NFL teams good. Today, we play against the Baltimore Ravens. 6-4. Looking pretty good. They got Jane Daniels, Jonathan Taylor. Pretty good team. I'm actually very excited.
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gauton. And Charles, you look at this Raven team as they get ready here. They come in playing pretty good football. Winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
And going back through the tape, I thought they looked pretty good last week. It was a solid win, a comprehensive win.
And he returns this to the 22. Meanwhile, for the visiting Jets, they've been flawless these last couple months. Winners of 9 in a row.
And that's the kind of streak you don't see too often in today's NFL since there's so much parity. So the way they've played has been truly remarkable.
The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 28-yard line.
Play action, now it's Daniels.
Let's go.
He's incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Third down and
Let's go now.
Daniels looking to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third.
Is Witherspoon injured? Oh god.
Down conversion.
Here we go.
This is Goddard.
70 Timberwolves.
First and 10 at the
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here.
Oh.
First and 10. And he stopped immediately there. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 9.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
To the air goes Daniels. This will be swung out wide for Taylor. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And now it's 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 7.
Ready.
Brings up
Ready.
3rd
60 back. 60 back.
And he's taken down at the 43, but not
the line's
before
hurt.
picking up the first. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And he'll decide to keep this once more. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. Now, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14.
What?
Open man has got it, the tight end. A gain of 8 there on the
Somebody got
play
hit.
of the drive. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. Here's Daniels. That is caught.
Bring him down.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have
Mike
first
Green,
down
no.
yardage.
Please don't be bad. Please don't be
And
bad.
play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling
I'm
the
not even
timeout
gonna get
here.
Cam Samuels right back.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Lost it. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And without a doubt,
What just happened?
pictured that opening drive unfolded.
Holy crap.
They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, they gotta go
Holy
back to the
play.
sidelines and regroup a
Pow.
little bit.
Oh my god, please tell me he was inbounds. Please tell me. I don't
So
know.
here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
It's a pretty
I'm being so for real. I don't know if he was in bounds. That could be ruled in. But can we look back at that? Like, 1, Burns, great job to stop him a little bit. Then, wait, I wasn't done. He runs it. Burns hits him. Gets past. Asante Samuel hits him. He gets past. 91 hits him. He gets past. Then Cashman flies towards him. It bounces off Smith's knee, it looks like, yeah. And into the hands of Jimmy Ward. Oh. I can't tell. I don't even think his foot's down. He only had 1 foot down.
And game he had last time
I'm
out.
scared.
Ended up throwing 1 interception.
They
Didn't
don't
have a
call it.
touchdown
Let's
to
go.
offset it. But the team found a way to win.
Bounced
He
right
found a way
into
to
Jim Ward's
lean on
hands.
other parts of the offense that carried them through.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of 13 yards. First down, New York.
Fields now to throw. Being chased out left.
Oh!
Quick shuffle pass here is complete. All that for a 2-yard gain. Second down.
Didn't have to kill him.
Back to throw. Fields.
Oh, God.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Here's Fields. They'll let this go for the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's
That's a
going to
problem
bring up
with this
4th
game.
down.
They look wide open, but then
Oh,
it
big
says double
decision
play.
here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. Dancing to his left.
This chance, my boys.
And
Woo!
Fields going to have the first down before sliding to a halt to avoid the contact. Clock running under a minute to go in a
Why is it
scoreless
still
first
there?
quarter. From the gun, here's Fields.
Okay, I guess we're gonna have to.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
Don't even lie. He drops
Here's
like
second and 10.
a lot of passes.
A shotgun snap, Fields. He's going to let this go.
And then
Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way
wide
out there, but
open,
it'll
and
be
we're-
3rd down.
And we're overthrowing it.
Here's Fields. He lets this
Please
one
catch that, please
fly
catch that,
toward
please
the
catch
back of the end
Please catch
zone.
Hey, that's all.
And it's
And there's an
knocked
injury.
away and incomplete.
It's working.
And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a jet was shaken up on that one. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Can't let my
4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10. Fields. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And with it, time has expired on the first quarter.
Bills are making a comeback. Dude, like, his hand. It's
The Jets
basically
with the
his hand.
football here to start the second quarter. As they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
Nah, that's what I love about this new Madden. You get the ball popped out like so much more.
Now Kamara.
Damn!
And he
Then
is
you have
met
great
in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down
3rd and 12.
behind the line of scrimmage. A
Like,
loss
we had
of
one
2
crucial
yards.
fumble in the
And it's 3rd down.
Now Fields.
actually. Oh my god, how do we
That's gonna
drop
be
that?
incomplete.
It's in your
The
hand.
contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
What do we do?
They snap it to Fields. Steps away to his left.
Oh my god, Fields. Bro.
Jets try it, but the
Camaro,
fourth
what are
down
we
play
doing?
doesn't work.
Camaro.
And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing.
Camaro. Can't with you anymore. Well, I can, but I can't.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Ready, ready! Ready!
Throwing now is Daniels. Open man is Jalen.
Unlock line! Unlock line! Unlock line! Unlock line!
They'll get this to Flowers, left side. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. From the 33, here's 2nd and 6.
Cowboy 80!
33-yard line.
right side into the hands of Flowers. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. He's going to try and do this himself. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Come on.
At the 38-yard line.
Now Daniels. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for another.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Here's Daniels. Throw left side complete. That's Flowers. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half.
Makes it 3rd and 3.
Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Here we go.
Daniels looking to throw. Flush to his right. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Jaden Daniels with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Ravens post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Jets offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Here's Fields. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where it would be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today. Right. So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in the conference.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. And that penalty will move the ball to the 1-yard line.
So difficult to cover a fade route, and you're talking about into the end zone, and sometimes you panic a little as a defender, and the offensive guys are really smart. Sometimes they jump back into you and create the contact.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. Back to throw, Fields. They'll get this out to Kamara. Touchdown, Jets. Alvin Kamara from a yard out. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying the ballgame here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point from McManus is good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Ravens offense and Jaden Daniels getting set for this next possession. Remember, he called his own number on the touchdown run earlier, and that's something he's been able to do with some frequency this season, as you see here where he ranks among NFL quarterbacks. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To the air goes Daniels. Over the middle, that's the tight end center. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so, they're going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Throwing now is Daniels. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Here is 3rd down and 4.
Get it.
To throw is Daniels. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. McPherson's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. He's going up top for Wilson. And incomplete on the deep ball. Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Jets offense and quarterback Justin Fields heading back out there. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first driver. This is intercepted. Well, that one is going to sting. First play of the 3rd quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this 3rd quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Lightning.
Now he'll try to run with this. That'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper and 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
70. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Cowboy 80.
From the gun on 3rd down. Daniels. Touchdown! Dallas Goedert from 6 yards away. And the Ravens take advantage of the short field and finish it off with a quick touchdown. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
And that flag accepted. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The visitors' offense and the veteran Alvin Kamara getting set for this next possession. Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of the halftime talk for this defense. We've got to find a way to slow him down. That's probably what they're saying. But nothing that they have done has worked so far.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
2nd down, and it's Kamara again. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 47 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. From the 50, here's Fields. Going to look deep for Wilson. And he's got it inside the 10. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Garrett Wilson, 49 yards. And the Jets have cut it back within a score. McManus's point after is good. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Oh, what a move. Well, dangerous return man showing it here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
At their own 36-yard line.
Hawk 7.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. Shifts by him. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And the Baltimore first down.
Back to Taylor on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a
Ready?
pickup of 3.
Ready?
Slot
Go.
man moves
60
right.
Vikings. 60 Vikings.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That's caught. It's Josh Downs. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 26.
That's good.
Ready?
Baltimore first down.
70.
And this taken in by Downs. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's first and 10.
Baltimore first
Cooking.
down.
Go.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's second and 12.
At the 14-yard line.
Back to throw. Daniels. This will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Jonathan Taylor from 13 yards out. And the Ravens will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third.
24. Jets 14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
Exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play. Multiple plays that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
Gain of 33 yards on the play.
Fields now to throw. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Garrett Wilson. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Jets are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. So the Jet offense staying on the field. They're going to go for 2.
The Jets.
Fields trying to throw for it. And he's got it. They convert for 2, and that gets them even closer. Now a 2-point game.
22.
So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. Now McManus on to kick this one off. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start by running the option to the right. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up second
60
and
boxes.
10.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
To number 1, Josh Downs.
On the jump.
The Ravens on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Here's J.K. Scott now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And taken right on the 30. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. They begin on the ground with Camaro. And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Again, it's Camaro. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 59 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Most of the damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
The charisma at stake when you in your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind.
Here we go. Good night.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Camaro. And he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line. Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance.
Here we go.
Now Fields. This one deep for Wilson. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Garrett Wilson, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 19 on the year. And the Jets use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th. Forced out to his left. And he is into the end zone as that pushes the lead up to 6.
Ravens 24. Brandon McManus set to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he returns this to the 22. Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. Now, the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Looking to throw. Daniels. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Taylor.
That was well defended, and while it was a completion, it resulted in a loss of yardage. It's really, really hard for a running back to think to himself, I probably should have just dropped it and saved the yardage. It goes against the entire training that he's had his whole career.
Stephanie! Cowboy 80. Let's go.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's across midfield, and he'll get this down to the 39-yard line.
Well, they certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. A big play in this football game. 3rd down and 1.
70 Timberwolves. Huh.
That complete to Downs. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29.
10 yards. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
On the handoff, this is Taylor. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Blake Cashman on the tackle.
He's back to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8.
Let's
Makes
go.
it 3rd and 3.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Go.
Back to throw. Throw taken in by Taylor, left side. And he will have the Ravens first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
That's good.
Back to throw.
Raven.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
But that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, they got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week in practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective, taking care of the ball is so important. I know they're going to have all kind of ball security drills in practice all next week.
Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. On 3rd down, here's Kamara. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line.
He may be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle, but what he lacks in size, he definitely makes up for in his ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. Here's Tressway now. And you wonder, could they possibly think about taking a safety here? And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Here's 1st and 10.
At their own
Here we
47
go. Here we go. Count.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So for the Jets, they get win number 10 on the year as they move to 10-1. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Baltimore, it's a loss that sets them back in their playoff push as they fall to 6-5. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Alright, guys. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, sure smash like button, subscribe. So you can watch more of my videos. And I'll see you guys in the next one. And of course, bye-byes.